This episode of The Central is presented by the Cochran firm of Jackson, the Kings of Trucking. Visit thekingoftrucking.com for more information.
Hey Jags, I'm Mari Walker.
And I'm Sneha Viru, and this is
JNN's The Central.
Show Choir is holding its annual Deep South Classic competition this weekend, Friday, March 3rd and Saturday, March 4th. Tickets are being sold at the door, so make sure you come out to support your Jag singers.
The U.S. has faced severe weather for the past month. Within the last week, there are more than 9 tornadoes reported in the central part of the states. Nearly 265,000 houses and businesses are left without power across the country. In addition, parts of New England will be under a winter weather advisory this week and are expecting to receive 3 to 5 inches of snow with winds up to 35 miles per hour. Here in Mississippi, we are experiencing calm weather, but keep in mind, conditions are harsh in other parts of the country. Here's more on the weather from Kate Jasper.
Hey Jags, this is Kate Jasper with your weather. Today we are seeing stormy skies with a high of 76 and a low of 59 and a 58% chance of rain. On Friday, the temperature will drop into the 60s with a high of 65 and a low of 44 with a 58% chance of rain. On Saturday, the sun will come from behind the clouds with a high of 65 and a low of 46. Moving into Sunday, the sun will hide behind the clouds again with a high of 78 and a low of 51. On Monday, we will see a high of 70 and a low of 50. Enjoy your week, Jags.
The Students with Disabilities class at Madison Central runs a coffee shop called Jaguar Java every Friday before school and during break. JNN's Kate Kaiser reports on how the stand not only teaches the students different skills, but also brings an uplifting environment to Madison Central.
Madison Central Students with Disabilities class runs a small pop-up shop called Jaguar Java. By selling sweet treats, the shop gives the students an opportunity to learn new skills and raise money for their class. Jaguar Java is open every Friday before first block and during break in the downstairs annex hall. Students can purchase muffins, coffee, hot chocolate, and more.
Jaguar Java provides skills that help them become as independent as they can, help them acquire and maintain jobs after they leave Madison Central, and basically help with that transition goal that they have in mind as they enter into the work world.
This is a great place for students and staff to get sweet treats that kick off their Friday with a great start. Also, the students involved learn to count money and better their people skills.
I think sometimes the annex gets a little forgotten about back here, and students that are going to classes this direction, I think it gives them a lot more activity going on a Friday morning, either on their way to their first block or at break. I've seen students, share money and, spot people $1 to give them coffee, or, I've had a lot of students that have never tried coffee before or don't like coffee, but there's juice and muffins and all kind of different snacks. So it's been really great to see the support of all the students for each other.
It definitely makes my Friday morning better because I can eat it in second block, and so, that's always fun. And it's kind of just like the whole energy behind it, and everyone's really happy, just like going to get food. It's nice. They sell pretty much every type of breakfast food almost. They have muffins, honey buns, crackers, juice, coffee as well.
Jaguar Java serves as a unique opportunity for the students who run it. Make sure to go down to the annex each Friday to help support the school. This has been Kate Kaiser with JNN.
Hosted by Madison Central's financial staff, Beauty and Beau is a pageant that aims to raise money for the yearbook. JNN's Madeline Lass reports on how Beauty and Beau helps contestants gain confidence on stage.
Madison Central's financial staff hosts Beauty and Beau for students every February. This competition includes female and male participants, and they're judged based off their looks, personality, and stage presence. Beauty and Beau allows students to step out of their comfort zones and gain confidence.
Financial staff specifically, we do a lot to prepare for the event. We are mainly in charge of the production part of it. Year-round, we do a lot with fundraising, but when it comes to Beauty and Beau, we spend every day after school from 4:30 to 10:30 of that week, and we handle everything backstage. Being on the behind-the-scenes part of Beauty and Beau has taught me that it's so much more about the fundraising aspect rather than just getting a plaque and walking across stage. Beauty and Beau is really, really, truly meant to build confidence in girls and not bring them down and teach girls that their worth doesn't come from a plaque.
Contestants dedicate many hours to prepare for the event.
The process preparing for Beauty and Beau is it's a lot of creative freedom. I'm not a stage shy kind of guy, but I wanted to gain from the experience, being able to walk out in front of a huge crowd of people and, be confident in what I'm wearing. When I won, it was really a special moment, just knowing that I was able to stick out and what I chose to wear, things about me that make me me. Just really stuck out to the judges.
Financial students help host and plan the event. They do behind-the-scenes work to ensure the pageant runs smoothly.
Beauty and Beau is a huge fundraiser for the yearbook. Financial staff is responsible for everything. Once we finish Beauty and Beau, I give them a couple of days in class to rest and talk about things that we could do better, and the next week they immediately start talking about what we need to do for the next year.
Participating in Beauty and Beau is a great achievement. If you're interested in being a part of Beauty and Beau, sign up next February. This has been Madeline Lass with JNN.
The Color Guard at Madison Central performs award-winning choreographed dances involving flags and other props. JNN's Abby Jo Flowers reports on how the team grew in their skills and relationships with one another.
The Madison Central Color Guard puts on phenomenal performances at both football games and Color Guard competitions. Their performances consist of intricate costumes, colorful flags, and outstanding choreography. Their competition season has just begun, and they will be traveling around the state to perform. The captains of the Color Guard team have many responsibilities to make sure the team runs smoothly. Francis Richards, who's one of the captains this year, is excited for another fun competition season.
I decided to become a team captain because I have loved all of my past team captains. Most of my best friends were captains, and I loved the way they led, and they really did make the experience enjoyable, so I wanted to be that person for another person. Through Color Guard, I've met a lot of my friends, so it means a lot to me to have a place to go and hang out with them, and it's one of those things that's challenging, but it's still really fun. I enjoy going to practice and competing with that group of friends that I made. My goal for this season is just for us to do a good job. Normally we do very well and we perform well, so I just hope that this season everyone gets to have fun doing what they're doing and we get to enjoy the season, but also we do well and we score well in the areas that we know we can.
The Color Guard would not be possible without the help of its coach, Miss Ross. Miss Ross plays an important role in managing the team.
We start preparing for the competition season in May of the previous school year. So we do things like preparing body, teaching movement technique, equipment technique, and then we apply that through the summer into our fall marching show. And then as we develop into indoor season, we take those skills and we kind of elevate them to the next level. I hope that this season they learn to love what they're doing. We are stepping up from what they have been doing in the past in regards to performance and acting on the floor. And so I really hope they learn to buy into that, and that when they come off the floor at championships, which is their final show of the season, they feel like they've grown as a performer.
The students in Color Guard have been working extremely hard in anticipation for their competitions and are determined to excel.
For someone who's considering trying out for Color Guard, I would tell them to go ahead and do it. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of new people. You meet a lot of really nice set of girls. They're really nice. They're really sweet. Miss Ross is really nice. She's always encouraging us to do better and doesn't really expect anything less than what we can do. And she really does push us, and it has really translated into other stuff where I've started to push myself more.
If you would like to support the Madison Central Color Guard, they will be holding a preview show on March 9th at 6:30 in the Madison Central Gym. They will also be competing in the State Color Guard Championships on March 24th at the Mississippi Coliseum. This has been Abby Jo Flowers with JNN.
Well, that's all for this time, Jags.
Be sure to check out our Instagram @Jaguar News Network and our Twitter @Jaguar News Net for more updates throughout the week.
Until next time, I'm Sneha Viru.
And I'm Omari Walker, and this has been JNN's The Central.